never end.
They'll never die.
Yeah, it was like it was the last show.
Would you please welcome from a place called Winnipeg? I'm in here at gas station.
Another great open intro from Rod Stickler featuring my dad Teddy as Lauren Green. Apparently, of course, that was Bonanza. Rybo got to play Michael Landon, and you and me, Speed, we got to play the other two hacks that no one fucking knows.
Yeah, extras, couple extras there from Stickler.
I just laughed with my nose over the drink and sprayed a vodka in my eye.
That's the show. That's the episode idea.
There you go.
Yeah.
There's the show. Dave,
Actually, the vodka hits you faster if you put it in your eye. I do that all the time. I just rub it in the eye.
like eye drops.
Yeah. Just rub it on the gums. You rub it on the gums. Good.
Dave, last week on the show, which was a great show, and by the way, welcome to Winnipeggers episode 61.
Yeah.
A lot of people were wondering why there was no Dave's Romper Room.
Oh.
And I think it's probably a good time to why wait? We just had a great intro.
Hi, family. It's been a long time, and I'm glad Chris reminded me. There's been many things that I wanted to say to a lot of people here tonight. First off, I want to say a big shout out to our friend Jamie Renee from an undisclosed location. You know, Jamie, it's okay to say where you're from on Twitter. You don't have to be in hiding unless it's a witness protection program. Woohoo! You never know. Bob Robb from New Jersey. Say hi to Bruce Springsteen. From Chris and I and Rybo, say hi to the boss. And Snookie as well, please. Craig Usher all the way from Lethbridge. Woo, yelly, yelly, Nelly. Look out, there's some dust blowing there and some tumbleweed, and you come on down. Say thanks for watching, Chris, from Rybo and Irvass. Vicky Connolly, all the way from North Carolina. Go Hurricanes! Just kidding. Go Jets. Nice to talk with you, or well, I never talked with you, but it's nice that you sent in letters and fan feedback, and we don't talk to you guys, but we love you. We love you. We'll never speak with you. Peter North, you come hang and you come again anytime you want. Well, Winnipeggers love you. Rybo and I, Chris, also love Peter North. We don't judge. We love everyone here for the show that are our family and our friends. Oh, and I should have used my prop, I guess, but this is called being rusty. Being off for a couple weeks.
Being rusty. There you go. Saying hi to all the little boys and ghouls out there. What a great run it's been. We did a whole bunch of great shows in a row. Got some good letters. Here's some letters from our music lessons. Look forward to Dave's rant, pure comedic brilliance. That's what Ian Alex K says. Defendress says, thanks, terrific trio, for the awesome sauce Winnipeggers. We are the terrific trio. I was laughing so much about the bearing of trombone playing. I'd rather watch Dave Spivak than Sting.
Right. Yeah.
Think that's never been said before. Dave is funny as hell. And Chris, you must tell me where you get your imported cow vagina. That's a little bit personal. And listen, King Rybo, please tell me where I can procure said turkey donk, and how can I pay for your Star Wars game?
Rybo doesn't even remember the episode we're talking about.
No, I don't.
He's like, what the hell? That was Weird Foods.
Yeah, 2 for 1 special. You get the with my turkey donk. If you get my turkey donk, I'll also throw in a Star Wars board game for you.
One that doesn't hold its value well.
Yeah.
Jamie Renee Alvey says, Bad Breath Brady is my favorite. I'd love to hear more stories about him. Great show, guys, as always. Vaughn Brown says, Dave Mustaine must have went to the school of Gene Simmons, always be selling.
Yeah.
The fact he didn't tell the rest of the story was bullshit. Well, we agree.
Yeah.
Yes.
Cameo Dave Mustaine.
Yeah, exactly. And then old Saint Vitel has a trivia question for you, Rybo.
Oh.
Whose mask is that on Halloween 1978? And that's from old Saint Vitel.
That is actually that's Captain Kirk. That's William Shatner.
Bill Shatner, as he told me.
Bill Shatner. I did not know that though. I
Who's
did
that?
not know.
Well, that's kind of a Johnny Carson, though, isn't it?
That was better. I like that. Yeah.
So, corporation update. We've been talking to KD and the undisclosed huge production company who wanted to have a meeting with us a few weeks ago. Gave us a couple options and then didn't get back to us. But that's okay. That happens with big time corporations. They're looking for opportunities for us. They gave us an idea. They gave us it's called a deck, guys. They gave us a deck, which was a kind of
a card trick or what?
Well, no, it was kind of like a trailer of what they have in mind for us. You guys,
Nice.
Rybo probably didn't watch it.
No.
But Dave and I did. I'm sure Dave watched it probably 15 or 20 times and obsessed over it.
I quit my regular job. I've already moved on. I'm just waiting. I wait by the phone, the email. Yeah, I know it's a very cool guys and a real cool vibe, real cool feeling. So, we like these people and I think they like us. And that's all that matters at the end of the day is if there's some love, some like. I don't know if maybe love's a little too strong, but
you guys are already very jaded and you're just kind of experienced this for the first time. I'm the most excited one out of all you guys. And I'm the most jaded out of anybody.
We're still not sure if these are your gardeners or not. Like we think this is just one big prank.
Well, the one thing that I was told, this is the truth, is that we should watch the language a little bit because when YouTube inserts the videos into our show, a lot of it is due to the ratings that we're getting, and they must be judging that our content is a little bit better now, which is weird because what the hell were we talking about 10 episodes ago that they couldn't what were we talking about then that they couldn't put an ad in that we're not talking about now because it's pretty much all across the board.
Episode 63 swear words, the worst things you can say.
Episode 63. George Carlin is still right. The 7 words you can't say on Winnipeggers if you want YouTube ads. Tune in for that.
Yeah. Good call.
So good stuff from the corporation. And once again, this is not like we're making this up because they actually had a comment for you, Dave.
Oh,
they sent this video in. This is from the corporation.
Great. Can't wait.
It's good for what ails me.
Yeah. Well, what ails you?
Insomnia.
So always a good plus to hear from them.
Man.
Great stuff this week. Rock and Roll Heaven. We're going to put together our dream rock and roll bands made up of dead rock and rollers. And keeping up with that, sponsoring us is the 1950s biggest diner where a lot of rock stars that have died probably ate there, or at least their music was played there. Talking about Arnold's, and we're very happy to have them this week.
The Winnipeggers is brought to you by Arnold's Restaurant on Sumac and Portage Avenue.
All you beatniks, all you groovy kids, you come on down and let's cut the rug. Let's do a little dancing. Come see all of your favorite friends meeting up here at Arnold's, where the jukebox is always ready for your favorite tunes.
Oh, but no broken air conditioner, Rybo? Nothing.
Best Henry Winkler impersonation ever.
Yeah. It's called this is episode 62, Giving Up. Really could have had that meeting. Just want to say.
I love that on the corner of Sumac and frickin',
Yeah.
Wordsworth or whatever, all those old school Winnipeg. They're either names of trees or they're names of famous authors. Like
Right,
I lived on Wordsworth Way,
Twain Drive,
and Trigwell.
Trigwell,
Yeah,
Leacock. We got
Leacock.
what else?
I've seen Lee's cock before. It's not bad for a real estate salesman.
It's not bad. Better than lawns.
So Sumac. So Arnold's was like a 50s diner. They opened in about 1982. And the big thing for me is I remember we went on a class trip where we all went and saw E.T. Our teacher, Mrs. Owen, probably grade 5 or 6. She took us all to see E.T. And then we went to Arnold's restaurant either before or after. And that was the big outing to go to Arnold's restaurant. Like, I tipped the waitress 25 cents, but I put it in the glass and turned it upside down. I remember my mom saying, "Why would you do that? That's just a jerky thing to do." It's like, but it's funny. It's something that Ralph Malph would do.
It was such a weird restaurant because I don't know if that was a chain outside of Winnipeg, Arnold's restaurant. And it was just this one little what?
I guess it was.
Good call, Rybo.
We're both wearing them.
Don't forget, guys, to get your official Winnipeggers. I feel like Aussie. Official Winnipeggers merch at prowrestlingtees.com/Chris Jericho.
Somebody's at the door.
No.
Ryan.
Is that your cat?
Ryan.
I have visitors.
What is the corporation going to think when you get up and walk out right in the middle
kidding,
of the
man. If you think swearing's bad, check this out. I gotta go change a tire. I'll be right back.
I got priorities.
Look at Ryan there. I love that. These shirts are amazing quality, and there's a new run of them that's come out because these have always been 15,000 thread count. We're gone up to 1,750 for the new run. Same price, $29.95 at prowrestlingtees.com/Chris Jericho. Yeah, and they are really selling. I've seen some fan mail recently, and different things have come through, and
we have some fan mail. Hold on a second. I know that I read some fan mail, but I actually have some fan mail that you sent me, Dave. That actually they had made some Winnipeggers. Okay, so check this out. Check it out. You send them kind of weird sometimes, but to thank you, Winnipeggers, for the original signed artwork. Oh yeah. That's from.
That's okay. We can talk to the family a little more. Sure.
That's from the 80 Olympics where we drew pictures of
Charles Nelson Riley.
Yeah. But like we said, we sent them out to members of the. Thank you, Ryan.
Ryan still has his.
We sent them out to members of the family, which, by the way, that was our highest rated episode we've ever had by far. So thanks for everybody who checked that out. Here's what Dave sent me, though, and we don't even have a name on this, do we? It's just
I think so.
It's
there it is. Vicky Conley, 15, Princess Vicky.
So she made her own because you can't get that in blue, I don't think, can you?
I think she bought that. No, she bought that. The sleeves are just folded in, and you can get it in blue. Yeah. Hey,
wow, I didn't know that.
Hey, we'll apologize later. Here. It comes in 50 different colors. Who gives a shit? Buy the shirt.
Who gives a shit? I think great value there. It's interesting. We have a Fozzy tour in England in December, beginning of December. I wanted to try and upgrade my ticket. They wouldn't let me do it. I sent him a Winnipegger shirt. I'm flying the fucking plane now.
Whoa,
man, it's nuts, man. It's like they give you planes if you get a shirt like this. Your luck just changes huge. Ryan, you had a bunch of insane stuff happen to you last week wearing that shirt. If you want to tell the family that.
Well, I didn't get to fly a plane or anything, and to be honest, Chris, you didn't get to fly the plane either. It's the shirts flying the plane But you're like co-pilot basically. It's
Well, but that's what gets me up there. That's like, when you can't open that door if you're a terrorist. If you got a Winnipeggers shirt, you just rub it up against the door and it goes, ooh.
That's right. You're like a
Right in there.
locksmith. And that's like with me, it's like I got a bus in Winnipeg. You're more famous than I am, so I got the shirt though. The shirt's pretty good.
It's not
They let me
bad.
drive the bus. And I picked up a guy. He had a bike, and he wanted to put a bike on the front. They have those little bike holders.
Sure, of course.
Come on, you're already on a freaking bike. You can go faster on a bike than you can on a bus. The bus stops at every bus stop. If you don't have to stop. There's no bike stops.
That's
the
kind of
bike
true,
can
actually.
continue to go until you
So
stop.
he needs a shirt. He needs a shirt. It changed his life.
That's what it is.
shirt.
He didn't have a shirt. If he had a shirt, then he wouldn't even need a bike. Really,
You don't even need a bus.
No,
You don't
you
need
wouldn't.
transportation. You don't need anything. You can
Nothing,
make love to
nothing.
the shirt, for crying out
That's
loud.
right.
There's nothing it can't do.
So that's the shirts. You can get that. And this show is called Rock and Roll Heaven. And we have a legit rock star here this week to give us his Rock and Roll Heaven lineup. Would you please welcome? I'm going to try and get this right because the file wouldn't download on our very big budget here, but I'm going to do my best to make it work for you guys. Would you please welcome from a place called Winnipeg? No. Would you please welcome from Steel Panther? And that is not the one I'm looking for, so we're just going to get rid of that thing right there. No, we don't want dead air. We're not going to have any damn dead air.
There.
All right, hold on. I got it. Share the audio. Okay, here it is. From Steel Panther, Satchel is here. And can I make it work?
Hey there, Winnipeggers, stay with Rybo, and realize too, I know you're not gay. What you gonna do while you're sitting there sucking each other's dicks? What's up, boys? I don't know if you're actually sucking each other's dicks. I guess that would be kind of gay. But you're not gay, so I guess you can suck each other's dicks if you want. Urbass, what's up? You asked me what my dream lineup. Dream lineup, dead music. Does it have to be all dead musicians? Because I want to be in the band too. But I guess if it's mostly dead musicians, I would say Hendrix, Jimi Hendrix on the guitar, right? Me and Jimmy, like trading, fucking swapping leads and shit. Fucking swapping leads, swapping acid. I would fucking do acid with Jimmy. I'd probably end up dead, but then I'd be a fucking legend. Like even more of a legend. I'm a legend in certain school districts. I'd say Les Claypool on bass. I've never heard him play the bass. He only plays fucking like crazy weird noises on the shit. But I figure he owns bass, so he's on bass. Dio, Ronnie James Dio, fucking ripping the vocals. Because I think Ronnie James Dio was one of the greatest singers that ever lived. And he, not only that, but he inspired super short people. You can be short and still kick ass. Spud Webb, Ronnie James Dio, pretty much every one of the fucking Munchkins.
Munchkins.
Fucking Wizard of Oz movie. Those guys were kicking out. Did you know those guys were fucking everything on that set? That's what I heard. Munchkins were just cruising around.
That's true.
Just banging chicks. Like it was not politically correct. They were putting pills in people's drinks and just raping people. I mean, it's a great way to get away with it if you're a midget. Like I don't like being called midgets. I'll kick you right in the fucking shin. But the midget, if you get raped by a midget, it's not something you want to tell everybody about. So that's how they get away with it, those guys. I'm rambling now. John Bonham on the fucking drums.
Yeah.
Okay, John fucking Bonham, and who else? Oh, well, Count Basie. Just because he's Count fucking Basie. Like, I mean, he wouldn't even have to do anything because it'd be a rock band. But Count Basie just hanging out in the corner, selling cocaine to the kids and shit. So that's one of my dream bands. I don't even know that band. That would probably sound like shit. Honestly, Les Claypool and fucking Hendrix.
Yeah, no kidding, right?
Yeah.
All fighting for space and shit. And Dio just
Claypool's still
ripping.
alive.
just ripping, and you're like, "Whoa, who's fucking ripping? Where the? Oh, he's behind the amp." Like, you don't know. Don't fucking rambling now. So there's my answer to that, and I hope you guys, are all cool up there, not fucking going too nuts. I know they're fucking locking everybody up for the next. Canada said they're going to lock down for the next 9 years. I don't fucking know. We all need to revolt. Just fucking revolt and just start fucking chopping people's heads off. Go out in public and just fucking heads rolling.
Some heads are going
and they'll fucking back down. They'll be like, oh, okay, guess the fucking flu wasn't so bad. They're chopping people's heads off at the fucking grocery store. Anyway, Speedy, Rybo, Urbass, I'll see you guys soon. All right, back.
That was awesome. That was an awesome cameo, by the way.
That was really awesome, and I guess we're not going to get any commercials on this show.
Yeah, right. Thanks for having us canceled.
We didn't say anything wrong.
Right.
Yeah.
Our guest did.
It was Satchel. You go after that guy.
Satchel's fault. Yeah. And
I couldn't hear him. I was just laughing at his facial expressions.
Oh, okay. Well, he was very funny. Why couldn't you hear him?
I'm just joking. That's just my disclaimer.
You drive me crazy, man, because that'd be somewhere you're like, yeah, we didn't hear a word he said.
No, that's funny. Oh, yeah. At Practical Joke, at April Fools.
At Impractical Jokers at the corporation. I don't know. So the show is Rock and Roll Heaven, and the idea is that we have to give our not necessarily dream lineup, because Satchel had a great point. You can't just throw all your favorites in there because it could sound like shit. And Les Claypool, by the way, guys, if you're Primus fans, don't panic. He's still alive. It's okay. Yeah. But the idea is to put together a killer rock band that might actually still sound good.
Right.
So that's the hardest part, right? To really make that happen. So how do you guys want to do this? Should we go around the horn and say our singers first and then our guitar player? I don't know. How do you guys want to do it?
Yeah, that works. Yeah.
Okay, my band has 5 guys in it. How many does yours have, Rybo?
I mean, I got about 5 different sort of lineups that I put. I made a master list of all the dead guys that I like. Count Basie wasn't on there, but he does sell some good.
He just stands around and doesn't have to do anything.
Yeah. I got a couple jazz guys I didn't know what to do with, but I guess Chet Baker's one of my favorites, but I guess he could just sell heroin in the corner. So that's fine.
I mean,
right.
Let's not get too fancy with this, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So, well, let's just start. You want to go first, Dave? Or I wrote
go ahead. I'm always going first.
I wrote this one.
Yeah.
Okay. So I had Dio on there, but then when Russ, sorry, his real name is not that name that I just said. It's someone else's name. It's Satchel. Yeah. I thought, well, I'll go a different way. So on vocals, always one of my favorite singers, and not technically known as a great singer, but he really is unique and no one sounds like him. I'm going to take John Lennon on vocals.
One of the best singers of all time.
Yeah.
Great call. Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah.
So John is my singer. So who's your singer, Rybo?
Let's go with I'm going to go with Janis Joplin.
Nice.
Yeah.
And the older we get, the more we realize just how much of a genius she is.
Yeah.
Great player, great singer.
Great voice. Yeah.
All across the board.
Yeah.
Dave?
I'm not going to go with the strongest vocal guy I know, but I miss the lyrics. I miss the wit of Warren Zevon's wit and great songwriting that way. Yeah. So I'm going to go with Warren Zevon.
There we go.
Now keep this in mind. Once again, all of these are great choices, but you have to assemble a band accordingly.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
That's the hard part, right? All right. So I have 2 guitar players in my band. So and actually 3 because John could play rhythm as well. But so I'm going to put John Lennon, who was a rhythm guitar player, but the rhythm guitar player in my band with John Lennon singing is Malcolm Young on rhythm guitar.
Wow.
I think that would be an interesting mix. Rybo, who you got on? Who's your next member? Sorry, Dave, go ahead.
Oh, go ahead. Just that would be interesting. That would be really interesting. That would change everything because because Malcolm is such a rhythmatic blues player, like really tight,
But
right?
so is John, right?
And-
John loves
right,
blues, yeah.
right. But then John also had that folk side so much, and just like how when you're playing guitar chords instead of the like this kind of thing. So there's all these different things. Like the Beatles are just had so many different styles.
Yeah.
And AC/DC has one style, and they're the best at it in the world. But John would be a little more maybe expecting that that nice.
But I would also say
chord
that
or whatever, right? For
I'm
a part,
going more for a Revolution, your blues.
Okay.
type
for sure.
John, because
Yeah.
he can kill that style.
Yeah,
as
understood.
well,
Yeah, 100%.
For sure. So I'll
Yes.
go for. So I got Janis Joplin, and this is it's maybe a bit crazy, but I'm gonna say Stevie Ray Vaughan on guitar.
Nice.
Wow.
And
Yeah.
they both it's a bit of a bluesy. We're going a little bit bluesy here
Mm-hmm.
on the side, which they
And
both.
what a great call as well for a great player that people don't remember. I mean, they remember, but I bet you Stevie Ray Vaughan wouldn't be in a lot of people's top 10. As far as fallen guitar
Sometimes, yeah,
players.
yeah. I mean, yeah, I think he would be in mine.
What do you got, Dave?
For guitar,
For anybody?
I mean,
Who's your
it's
fan?
yeah. I mean, for guitar, I'm gonna say Jerry Garcia, because the more I listen to the Dead, it's just incredible, this type of playing, and it was very unique, and it was very jazz formed. So I have a drummer that fits that too, and a bass player too coming up.
Okay,
But
okay.
yeah, I think and it's tough because Zevon's the front man. Is that really? But it's just that I miss the wit. Because Garcia, obviously, the Grateful Dead were great songwriters.
Yeah, but Zevon can also lay back off the guitar and let Jerry play guitar too.
Yeah, I'm talking
piano.
Zevon just for almost the lyrics. Yeah, for sure. Maybe a bit of piano.
Also,
there,
a
but, yeah.
pretty unique voice as well.
Yeah, for sure. And Garcia, unique guitar player for sure. Very unique sound.
Okay, so I'm going to continue with my rhythm section. I'm going to save my big gun for the end. So I got John Lennon on vocals. I got Malcolm Young on rhythm guitar. And I'm going to put him with a little bit of a heavier drummer, but a heavier drummer who was completely based around rock solid rhythms and beats and not overplaying, especially in the band that he's in, Clive Burr on drums.
Oh,
Nice call. Yeah,
Not bad, right?
When did
Yeah.
he die?
yeah.
Gosh, probably almost 10 years ago now.
Really? Eh? Shit.
He had really bad, I think, MS.
Right.
So
Okay.
it wasn't longer than 10 years. It could be as short as 5 or
What's
6
the
years.
last album he played on?
Number of the Beast.
Wow. Yeah. And that early stuff. Oh man. Like
It's interesting because
Jesus, so-
I asked Lars on Talk is Jericho why, and Ryan will know this,
Mhm.
modern day Metallica, why are so many of your fills just snare based? You notice that?
yeah.
He doesn't do a lot of tom playing. He just even like Creeping Death.
Yeah.
He said Clive Burr. He said
Yeah.
Clive Burr's fills were all mostly so
Smaller
pretty-
kit, blues backing.
and
you
just
know,
fucking
yeah.
So I'll give Clive his,
That's
his
cool.
name
That's a
for it.
good choice.
Rybo, who you got?
Okay, well, I'm gonna go with Bonzo.
Yeah, you got to go with
Bon
Bonzo
with-
in some
with
way.
that,
Yeah,
Go
you
for
along
sure.
with that.
Joplin, Bonzo, Vaughan. So far,
You got a hell of a blues band there, man.
Yeah, yeah.
Already, hell of a heavy
Stevie
blues
Ray
band.
Vaughan just wailing out.
Dude,
the
that
blues,
might
man.
be the best actual band
Yeah.
out of all of these so
Yeah.
far.
can't
Uh,
wait to get to heaven and hear it. It's gonna be. What, you
Dave,
guys
who
didn't
you
form
got?
a band yet? We've been talking about it.
Been
on
waiting
the
for this.
Winnipeggers.
I like just this idea of having, again, the Zevon lyrics with the Garcia guitar rhythm, but with the blues. So I'm going Donald Duck Dunn on bass,
Nice.
just to keep it fat notes and keep it good and
Great
and
call.
great tone. Yeah,
I put John Belushi on my list of singers. That was a possibility, but
that's not.
Hey,
not a
dude,
bad
that guy
call
was
at
a
all.
great singer. You
Yeah.
can't bag on him. He was like his generation's version of Jack Black.
yeah,
in that-
well,
Just kind of a portly guy and a great comedic actor, but a fucking badass singer.
Sweet. Yeah.
definitely.
Okay, so to complete my rhythm section with Clive Burr and Malcolm Young, I'm putting Phil Lynott on bass guitar from Thin Lizzy.
Oh, nice.
Okay.
Nice.
Because I wanted to keep that kind of heavy rock, but Thin Lizzy also very kind of heavy blues. I don't think Phil Lynott could be an Iron Maiden because Iron Maiden is such a Steve Harris heavy band, but Clive Burr could be in Thin Lizzy. That's kind of the idea.
Sure.
And Malcolm Young and Thin Lizzy,
it could be. And if you have any doubt, it's like Brian Robertson, who was in Thin Lizzy, also was in Motorhead. So all of those bands are kind of intertwined. And I probably could have put Lemmy on here as well.
I forgot about Lemmy, actually.
Yeah, Lemmy's in there. And then fuck the whole band, Fast Eddie Clark, Filthy Animal. But Rybo, who you got on bass?
Well, actually, one of my dream bands, I was gonna say, Jimi Hendrix, Mitch Mitchell, and Noel Redding. I mean, that would fucking be amazing, wouldn't it?
Is Mitch Mitchell dead?
Yeah, I believe
they're all dead.
I believe he is. I should double check that.
Rybo makes a text. He's dead now.
If he's dead, you can just put Les Claypool in there.
Yeah, I know, exactly. Okay, I'll take Dave Grohl and put him. What? He's not dead yet?
Yeah.
Get him.
Wishful thinking, Dave.
Get him.
Anyway, no offense.
Who completes your band? Or I don't know, maybe you have another player, but who else is in your band?
I'm gonna put, now this is kind of the odd one that I had there, and maybe I would almost just switch it up, but I put, I have a list here. And I put Jocko in there, Jocko Pastorius.
Nice.
Which is
Rob Trujillo's hero.
Well, he's one of the best ever. So, I mean, maybe was at the time was the best for sure. And if you asked him, he would have told you the same thing.
Yeah.
But maybe, I also had Jack Bruce in there, which would have been also great.
Great call, too.
And might have been more fitting for the current lineup that I
have. Quick story to tell you. Have you heard about the Jaco Pastorius documentary that Rob Trujillo made?
I've seen it, yes, and I've seen the end credits as well.
That's me. I'm in the end credits.
I know.
I did. I put some money into the Kickstarter, and then when it was ready to come out, I had Rob Trujillo on Talk Is Jericho to talk about it. So he put me in the thank yous, which is really cool of him. All right, so so Rybo, just to keep track, he's got Janice, Stevie Ray Vaughan, Jaco Pastorius, John Bonham. Speewy's got Warren Zevon, Jerry Garcia, Donald Duck Dunn. Who's your fourth member?
Levon Helm on drums to complete that really country bluesy kind of feel I can see with this.
Wow.
And great backing vox as well. Some callbacks on some of Zevon's deranged lines or something, be pretty cool.
Yeah, all good singers. I don't know about Donald Duck Dunn, but I'm sure he can sing a tune.
Yeah.
We had a band strong enough to turn goat piss into gasoline. All right, so
was that Levon or Donald Duck?
That was Donald Duck and Blues Brothers.
Quack!
So I got John Lennon. Then we got the rhythm section of Malcolm, Phil Lynott, and Clive Burr. I'm really gonna fucking ramp it up here. But still a blues bass player because he was amazing. He could do everything. I'm putting EVH on guitar in my band.
Wow, yeah.
I was waiting for EVH.
Can you imagine Eddie Van Halen and Malcolm Young working out stuff? That would be pretty fucking rad. I think that would work. I really think that would work.
I think it could work too. He's such a blues, he's a blues
really
player. Guy, yeah.
Yeah, he's a blues-based player, and he would fit in with any of this. So
everybody liked him too. So.
All right. Anything you guys? Anybody else?
I would do up a quick country one. I was thinking like Waylon Jennings vocals, like a Glenn Campbell on guitar to somebody who's really very tasty. Bill Black on bass from Elvis's band. And maybe like a Levon Helm again on drums, something in that realm.
Nice.
That would probably be the best
also
band.
Put Charlie Watts in there.
Charlie Watts, you could put in there as well.
That's a great call. Yeah. That's a great call.
Yeah,
and that's the thing too. Like I always like when we used to do these, or I've done them before. I always take like Cliff Burton, obviously, but you'd have to find the right players with Cliff. And that's another reason why he was so great in Metallica is that Lars is a very understated drummer. You'd have to find someone that would like. Cliff and Clive might work, but that's a hard guy to match. Like Cliff and Bill Ward would be great, but Bill Ward's still alive. You know what I mean? Like you need.
Sorry, Bill.
Yeah.
Ban him. Why was Bill Ward banned? Because he's still living.
And don't forget, ladies and germs, we do have a band list here. Unlike the amazing Haley Wickenheiser, the greatest female hockey player of all time, who did respond to our request to be on our show, Ben Janssen, the disgraced runner, did not. So fake Jason Voorhees, Mocha Joe, Wayne Gretzky, Mr. Stupid Lindell, Tawny Moron Antle, and the disgraced Ben Janssen.
Yeah. Hey Gretzky, all you gotta do is text back, okay?
Call us back, man.
Text us back just once.
We're not bad people. Like, come on, dude. You fucking hang out with some of those idiots from hockey days and shit.
We got your number. We texted. We're waiting for a response.
We're waiting for a response. Thank you so much, guys. That was a fun show. Try to turn the volume down. Great time. I like that topic, and we could probably do more with it. But it's late, and I got stuff I got to do.
I gotta go. See, I would love to stay, but I gotta go. I got things to do and people to see.
Thanks to Great Arnold Restaurant, 2-for-1 specials, lots of great stuff going on down there. Thanks to Satchel from Steel Panther for giving us his whatever. You can hear the song if you want it. Whatever, who cares? For giving us his lineup. Thanks to you guys for a great discussion. We should probably do more of these little bit discussion related.
I like this. This was a very serious one. It was nice to not be trying to make
one
jokes.
Of our better ones, actually showing some of our actual intelligence. Of how much idiots we are.
Like no hard-boiled eggs in the mouth. By the way, I come to the little studio here. I got crap from the Idiot Olympics all over the desk. Still, like dead grapes and marshmallows and bubble gum. It's a mess down here. What'd you do today? I did the show called the Idiot Olympics.
Fucking drew a picture of Charles Nelson Riley. What's it to you? Thank you guys so much for being here, and we'll be back next week. Send us your comments. We'll probably do a live show again one of these days.
Soon. Thanks for believing in us.
Thank you. And send in as many letters as you can, because as soon as the corporation picks us up, we're forgetting about all you sons of bitches. Dropping you like bad habits.
See ya.